going. Got to start it off with my signature sound. Welcome
Nice.
to a live benching
Welcome.
with Luke and Meg.
Welcome to our bench. Here
This-
it is.
As promised, this is an episode. We said we'd do a bench reveal next episode. We didn't do an episode last week. We
No.
apologize. We were
Sorry
moving
about that.
house. Has it been 2 weeks? I'm not sure.
I was just
Do you
trying
want
to clear the bench.
I thought, are you going to go on there?
It took me 2 weeks to clear this thing.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It literally did.
It takes you 2 weeks to walk around it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be like, Meg, I'll be back in a week. And she's like, oh, fuck, Luke's going to the kitchen again. I'm like, Meg's just going to, just for our visual viewers, sorry, audio listeners, but Meg is now lying on the bench. Just to give a bit of scale to how big the bench really is. Meg lying face down takes up about 40% of the bench. Okay, maybe over half the bench. It's crazy. Lewis laid down
I
on it the other
know,
day,
I
and it
saw
took a
Lewis-
whole Lewis.
It was insane.
It can take a whole Spears.
No,
That's
but it was bigger than Lewis still. There was still a bit of room, wasn't there?
yeah.
There was still room.
Oh, it took a Lewis comfortably.
Fuck. That's why I came in. I came in. So the other day, I came in, and it was Keelan and Lewis. Keelan and Tyler were sitting over
Yeah.
here, and they were like, shh, shh, shh. When I came in, and I was like, I thought they were doing a bit. I was like, why are we shushing?
Oh my god.
And they were like, no, she's sleeping, he's sleeping. I was like, who the fuck's sleeping? And I came in, and Lewis was taking a nap on the couch.
He was.
And I was like, oh,
He's a dad now.
I feel so bad.
Yeah, he's a full-time dad.
Yeah, I know. It's a big job. It's a big job.
Daddy Spears, when he gets 5 minutes to take a powwow, he
Yeah.
does it.
But then I was like, why didn't you just take a nap on the bench? I was like,
I
the
know.
couch, you're bigger than the couch.
The
but
couch
the
is
bench.
smaller than the bench, which is
Yeah.
a huge problem because it's a big fucking couch as well. It's one of those big L couches.
Yeah, it's huge. It's massive. It's a 6-seater.
You're right.
Anyway, I'm
Are
going to
you
get
going
off
to
the
come
bench
back?
now.
You look
Yeah.
very comfortable
I'm
there. Meg's still on the bench.
It's a really comfortable bench. Okay, hold on.
You know, we should, like, someone needs to do a meme, like, of Meg laying there. Like, you've seen Meg on the bench, but, you know, like a Christmas one, like Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah.
But have you seen, and it's just like a peg on a wrench or something like that? Alright, I'll zoom it back in. Guys, welcome back to Luke and Meg. That was our bench reveal. Hope you guys love it. I just want to say thank you very much to everyone on Patreon for funding our bench. About 10% of the Patreon money, those proceeds go to paying for the bench
Yeah.
every month.
Mm-hmm.
We're not sure how much the bench costs. We don't own the house. It's a rental.
I feel like,
I reckon this bench costs more than the living room.
yeah. You know what's really funny? So when we came in here first to have a look at it, before we even got into the kitchen,
We already told this story.
Oh, really?
Like 3 times.
Oh, no.
But is this the do you guys cook story?
Yeah.
And we said no, and they were disappointed.
Oh,
We
you guys know it?
we told it last episode.
Fuck.
But yeah,
I just figured being in this space, it might, like,
you know,
feel real.
you think the story will
feel
hit
more
harder?
real. Yeah, I
Okay,
feel like
tell
it
it
hits
again.
harder.
Tell it again.
No, that's
No,
it.
people want to
No,
hear
you
it
just
again.
told it. You literally just
But
told
tell
it.
it in your words.
Oh.
I shouldn't have jumped in.
No, let's not tell it again.
Ah, go
'cause they've
on.
already.
Oh, boo. This is everyone now. Boo, Meg,
We
tell
walked
the story.
in and
We
she was
want
like,
the
hey,
cooking.
do you like cooking? And I was like, no. And then she's like, fuck, well, here's the kitchen. And then she showed us it, and it was a big kitchen. Now I summarized
crushed.
it. I summarized
That
it.
was
So
good.
there we go.
One more
No,
time.
no more time.
One
no more
more.
time. Every time anyone chants one more time, my brain flicks back to when I was in I would have been like year 9, and we used to go on these like musical camps.
Ugh.
So like for our musical theater, like
if
our-
anyone's seen American Pie band camp, that was literally Meg.
yeah, so we would
Is
go
one
to the
time on band camp?
When came on band camp. No, and then it was literally it was all of your mates except for Owen. I don't think Owen was your mate, but like it was
I
Callum.
like Owen.
Yeah, you knew Owen. I'm
Sure.
assuming. Yeah, it was Owen, Callum, and Tyler. 3 of like two of which are
Okay.
Luke's very good mates, got into this is once again, this is at like a camp where like 12-year-olds are. They got into, it was like fishnet stockings
I've
and a
heard this story.
leotard, and they did a dance to Single Ladies.
Mm.
And we chanted One More Time so many times that they did it like the dance like 5 times that night. I've never seen, that was the first
Just-
time I've ever seen a bulge.
It's a simple equation.
I was like, wow,
So-
that is what a dick looks like.
Of course. Through stockings, but it was a school camp. But it's called supply and demand, mate.
It definitely
it's a valuable
shouldn't
lesson
have
in
been
life.
allowed at the school camp. I think the drama teacher was liking it a bit too much though to stop it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't shock me. So yeah, good to be in our new house. It did take us a few weeks to move in.
Yeah.
We have some tales to tell for you all. Don't worry.
Oh God,
Plenty of tales.
so many tales.
We have a brand new gardener / neighbor, which if you listen to Luke and Lewis, you may already know the man, the myth, the legend, Barry.
Barry.
Big Baz rolls around probably every second morning at around 9 a.m.
Oh, he hasn't been around for a little bit though because it's been raining.
Yeah, but often I'll just be like, it's funny because I reckon it's like the 4th or 5th thing he does in his day. I get the vibe that he's been up for about 4 hours
he
before he
gets
comes
up
here.
at 5 a.m.
Oh, so I was right.
He goes to bed. This is how much I've spoken to Barry. He goes to bed at 10 o'clock. He gets into bed,
Mm-hmm.
gets to sleep by about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and then the man wakes up at 5 a.m.
It's only 6.5 hours sleep.
That's fucked.
Barry,
It's
sleep
like,
in.
Barry, mate, you need to sleep in. And he's like, no, that doesn't exist in my little time. Nah.
Yeah, well, cool.
Yeah, I want Barry to just walk around the corner, honestly. I'd get him on the podcast.
Yeah, I mean,
Barry, mate, get in here.
I don't like when, that's one thing I'm off when old guys are like, back in my day, and like they say like that is the correct thing. And I'm like, is it? Because back in your day, that was still, the stolen generation was still a thing. Back in your
Yeah.
day, misogyny was ripe in the workplace.
Blackface was apparently comedy back
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
maybe when you reference back in your day, perhaps maybe just sleep in, Barry. This is all I'm saying.
Try something new.
But
Get
yeah,
on board with the young people.
you know, it's 2021. Hit snooze on your alarm when it goes off. You can do that. That's why they built it in as a feature. Fuck
does-
it. Don't even set an alarm.
He does not have an alarm. He
No.
doesn't have a phone.
No, he
that
probably has a rooster in his bedroom. That would not shock me. But no, Barry's a fucking legend, right?
He's a legend.
By the way, no,
He's a legend.
I'm just because he was born back in that day,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean he reflects those things we just discussed.
No.
Barry's a very sweet, wholesome man.
Yes.
And he gardens our waters our garden.
He gardens
doesn't
our
really
garden.
He doesn't really garden. He just waters.
There's nothing to garden.
He uses
yet.
our hose. Although that's not our hose. Like who?
No. The owners like
Just
put in
left a hose.
everything. No, not left. He's bought everything needed to take care of this garden.
I still haven't been out and done it yet.
So I don't know if you saw this when we first got in here, but this is how little confidence the owner has in us to maintain the garden. He left us. I'll go get it. Hold on.
Yeah. Well, I can tell them what he told me. I've already told this on Luke and Lewis, but essentially the owner, before we'd even signed the lease, was like, look, so I've whacked in some pretty expensive plants. You're going to be needing to water them a few times a week. Do you reckon you can handle that, mate?
He's left us an
didn't even see
entire manual on the bench, right smack bang in the middle of the
Yeah, right.
bench.
Well, I couldn't find it because it's
of
probably on the other side of the
maintaining,
bench.
watering, mowing, and fertilizing, and it's just an entire pack of how to maintain a garden.
How did he think I was supposed to find this on our bench? That's like leaving a pamphlet in Peru and expecting me to be like, oh yeah, it's just there.
I just like put it in the drawer because I was like, oh fuck it, Luke's never gonna ever gonna look at that.
I did go out in the garden the other day and I considered watering it, and then I realized that Barry's doing such a great job. Why would I intervene?
Well, I did water it, and like this is what I get for trying to be a good person. I got out there, turned the hose on. The hose fucking exploded. Like the head shot off it because it was already broken, just shot off. And boiling water that had been sitting in the tap just absolutely went onto my, like, just drenched
Just like me when I come back from tour or something.
Yeah, and then I had to pull my pants down in the backyard.
What?
Yeah, because it was so hot, and then I had to douse myself with cold water.
And then Barry walked in and was like, holy dooly.
No, that's another story.
Huh?
That's another story. that's happened. I was doing exercises.
Oh, we briefly
Did you
touched on
briefly?
we touched on it.
Can I tell my side of what happened?
Yeah, and then can I tell my side?
Yeah. So this is what happened. Luke and Jack went for a run, and I decided to do my workout obviously in the yard. I just so happened to be doing the most awkward pose. I was doing like a downward dog or something. So my ass was just in the air.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't wearing many clothes because
Yep.
I don't like that when it's hot. And Barry,
Pretty much it was Barry's lucky day.
yeah, it was Barry's lucky day. Barry strolled on in and goes, "Oh, sorry, love. Didn't know you'd be doing
lost
this."
for words.
Yeah, he was like you'd be out. I wish I could do that. Bloody hell.
So he went from like super nervous to then just fumbling on his words to then going, fuck, she's actually got a ass up pretty high there.
Yeah, he was like, "Fuck, I wish I had." I didn't
He's
say
like,
fuck, but
he's like
he was
me
like-
at the strippers.
Yeah. He's like, "I wish I
Fuck,
could
she
do
gets
that."
pretty high on that pole.
Yeah. And then he started. And then in classic Barry form, he started telling me about his wife's shoulder injury.
Does she not get up that high anymore? No, that's all right.
No, he's like, "Oh man, I wish my wife could do all that."
Oh, fucking hell. Well, I'm glad my side of the story reflects what we walked into. So Jack and I, we came back from our run, kind of strolled in the living room, and you are like Barry's mid. So by the way, Barry doesn't leave.
No, I just kept doing my workout.
Megs keeps on a workout. Barry starts watering the plants. He's having a chat to Meg.
Yeah.
Whilst Meg's got one of those apps on that's kind of like, all right, girls, in 3, 2, 1, we're going to be doing another set. All right, now feel the burn, ladies. Feel the burn. Right? Meg
Yeah.
loves those apps.
No, not those apps. I just like one person.
Okay, anyway, it's always like, "God, hold it. You should be feeling it right about now. Okay, pump. 3, 2. All right, now rest. It's your time. Right, that's what I hear. You know?
You're fucking dead on. You were so dead on.
All those workout apps are the fucking same.
No, but she's really good. I've never heard more in my entire life. It's the only workout like app thing that I've ever actually like purchased. Like I've ever done the free trial from and then actually gone on to purchase it.
Yeah. She got you.
Yeah, she fucking got me.
Well, is it like $30 a month? It's more than fucking Netflix.
No, it was like for the year I paid like $100. It was on like
That's about as much as Netflix.
$100 or something.
For some girl to be just like, oh yeah, girls.
That's,
Okay, it wasn't
that's
like that.
definitely,
Okay, sorry.
That's porn.
I don't know what you're paying for. I just hear it from the other room.
You're like, I have a subscription too, but mine sounds a lot different to that.
So Jack and I walk in. You're literally, and I'm not trying to be graphic or whatever, but
Like
she's
this,
kind of doing
Russian twist.
Yeah, but then there was one part where you were just like, almost like you're giving birth. Barry's having the best fucking watering day of his life.
He stayed extra long that day.
The hose isn't the only thing that's wet. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I'm sorry. But there was 2 hoses up and about that day. And Jack and I walked in, and Jack kind of just gives me like this look. And he's just like, look at it, and he goes, geez, Barry's not hating this, is he? Because he fucking wasn't. And I just
Wasn't
sat
hating
back
it.
and I was like, you know what? Good on him.
Yeah.
It's probably the highlight of his day.
Yeah.
So I
actually think I might have scared him off though. He hasn't come back since.
No, he
So-
has.
Oh, has
I've
he?
seen him.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
I think
Okay.
I think he knocks now when
He
he comes in the
knocks.
back gate. Because I was
He
like,
knocks on the back deck gate.
Well, I think after the incident, I walked out the other day and he kind of was like, "Hooroo," and then I walked in front and he goes, "Oh, hey." I reckon now he's a bit worried. You know,
He might be a little bit
he
worried.
doesn't know
now.
what you're doing at the back now.
It's true. Well, literally, the other day the sun was so fucking good and it like hits the deck perfectly, and so I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna get a little bit of like 5-minute vitamin D boost, and I was gonna go put on my bathers, but then I was like, well, fuck it. I'm already, my undies basically look like my bathers, and so I just went out in my undies.
Jeez, open gate.
Spread
It's
eagle.
risky. It's a risky move,
And I was like,
considering how frequent Barry is in our garden.
I was like, geez, Barry is gonna walk into a fucking treat if he comes in now.
you know what's funny is
I think I might have. If he had have walked in on that, he could have had a heart attack though.
Oh yeah, he might have killed
Yeah.
Barry, and then I would have had to water the garden. So
Exactly.
please keep your clothes on, because he's doing a fucking great job of these plants.
He is.
They're coming up real nicely.
Yeah.
The lawn's looking good.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's probably read that pamphlet, but I haven't done anything.
Barry probably made that.
Well,
pamphlet.
Barry's made me scared to get out there, because what about if I
Yeah.
get out there and just fuck it up? Is there such thing as overwatering plants?
Yes.
Well,
you could drown a plant.
Well, I wouldn't want to do that, so I'll
No.
just stay away from it like a
Yeah.
hero.
Yeah. You're a good job, Luke.
Thank you.
Fucking hero.
So yeah, the new house is good. Definitely came with a few issues because it's a new house.
Brand new house, yeah.
The NBN still isn't hooked up. They reckon they're coming on like the 21st or something of December
No,
now.
so apparently I feel bad for the builder of the house, because he paid like a fucking mint to get the piping properly done. Apparently you can't have any kinks in an NBN line. It has to be basically straight. And like apparently these guys built it so that it was literally kink city, bitch. It was just like kink all the
Yeah.
way down. So they can't feed the line through it.
Yeah.
And so now apparently a team of guys have to come in, and the guy was like, they might have to rip up your, like, some of the driveway. And the owner of the house was like, fuck that.
Yeah. I've heard the word kink so much this week about that driveway.
Yeah.
Like everyone just keeps saying, oh, it's kink. There's
It's
a
a
kink.
kinky. It's a kinky
Yeah.
driveway.
Driveway is like a Pornhub search engine.
Yeah.
Just fucking kinks
so
for days.
kinky. Kinks for days. Kink city, bitch. Kink city.
But it's really frustrating. There was like, we just had like workers here all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I wouldn't have realized for another 9 months until September?
What?
Oh, not even more. Yeah, probably more than 9 months.
What?
10 months. That Meg's family when they came over. Meg's family when they came over for dinner
No, it was my
realized that the free to air cord didn't work.
dad in classic dad form.
I wouldn't even-
sat down and he was like, "Oh, all right, time to watch some sport." And then he goes, "Oh, Dal, your TV's not hooked up." And I'm like, "Oh, Dad, I'll go get the cord." And I hooked it in, and he was like desperate.
I didn't
I've
even know
never
we-
seen a man more desperate to get channels in his life.
But I didn't even know we had the cord.
He like rescanned those channels like so many times. I was like, "Dad, I don't think it's working." And he's like, "No, it might."
Is
And he just kept doing it. I'm like,
Is
"I don't
this
think it is."
the cord that we bought because in 2020 during lockdown we needed to watch the grand final and we had to go
Yeah.
to JB Hi-Fi the week before?
Literally, we just got
didn't-
it to watch the grand final.
Anyway, turns out our thing was installed wrong.
Yeah, they got the Foxtel and the TV wiring backwards.
Right.
So
And who the fuck sells Foxtel?
Like,
Why are people
old
out
people.
Yeah,
for sport.
but KO exists.
Yeah, but they don't
Now
want that.
A-League is on the Paramount thing too. It's all on streaming
They
services.
don't want that. They don't want that.
You're
No.
like, oh, why would I want a convenient way to
wants-
watch sport when I
Yeah.
can get it literally cooked up via a cable
Yeah,
from the
exactly.
street to my house and pay what, like $50 a month?
No.
Didn't it used to be heaps of money?
Dad just wants Foxtel. He's like,
Was
"Why
that-
don't you get Foxtel, Dal?" And I'm like, "'Cause Dad, it's a smart TV. It has Stan, Netflix, and Binge. That's all I need."
Yeah, because Foxtel's dumb as shit.
Yeah.
All right, doesn't
It
doesn't
is.
belong in our smart TV.
Yeah.
But like, I don't understand
I
Foxtel.
need it.
I get Fox Footy. I understand why they want that, but that's on KO,
Yeah.
so I don't know why. But it's so funny to me that he's like, yeah, but like, Dal, don't you want to watch MTV? Like, no.
But he's never watched MT. Like, he doesn't watch anything else other than sports. So that's why maybe for Christmas I'll just get him like a KO thing.
Yeah,
Subscription
get him
or
a subscription
something.
and he'll realize that he doesn't need.
Yeah.
Also, there's way more options.
Yeah.
It's not like just ESPN 1, 2, and 3.
Oh no, Dad has the value pack in the Foxtel.
So he gets all the
sports.
sports.
He gets like any sports channel.
Just like live darts,
all of them.
pogo stick
everything.
championships, slam ball.
Damn, is there pogo stick? Is that a real thing?
I'm assuming. I don't know.
Do you think?
There's a championship for everything. If it exists, I bet you there's a Christmas decorating competition.
Yeah.
I'm quite literally what I'm doing is I'm looking around the room. Going
You're
like,
looking
yeah,
at
there's definitely a
things.
competition for everything.
Mm.
We'd win biggest bench. That's for sure.
I don't. You know what? I really want to know if someone has a bigger bench than us.
Well, no, it doesn't exist. Like, I want to see Justin Bieber's bench, and I want him to feel like shit. He's
Oh,
gonna,
actually, no. You know what
he's
I
gonna
saw the
be
other
on
day?
the phone to Scooter Braun and be like, "Give me a bigger fucking bench."
How stupid
I'm
is
so
this? One of the Kardashians, I saw just like a really brief video of it. She has like 3 fucking benches, like of these,
Why
and
didn't you
then
have 3?
another one, and then like another one. It was fucked.
I don't think I'd want to live.
Who wants that
In
many
a house
fucking
that
benches?
big.
Yeah, fuck that.
What do you need with all that space? What are you doing with it?
Exactly. I completely.
You're not
agree.
enjoying it all. You can't. It's impossible to enjoy
Mm.
that much space. It's impossible for me to enjoy the entire surface area of this bench because you can only give it like different
Oh.
corner a bit of love at the same time.
Yeah, well, I can't even when I'm cleaning. I can't physically get to the other side of the bench.
You have
I
to walk around it.
around it and do it.
Takes Meg about 3 weeks to clean the kitchen.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't do the episode. Meg was just cleaning the bench.
Mm.
It's fucked. But yeah, no, it's good to be moved in. There was
It
There was
is.
other problems. There was like a cabinet problem. There was some.
Oh,
builders
so
come
when
in.
we first walked in, we walked into none of the kitchen like little door handles.
Yeah.
Like all of them,
But that's-
none of them were there.
That's the cost of a new house. I mean, we don't own the house, but it was just built and then we started renting it.
yeah,
But we started probably
was
renting it a
crazy.
week before it was supposed to be up on the market. I think we got in early.
Oh, we got in so early.
But
It
probably
was
not
not
a good thing
supposed
'cause
to
it wasn't
be-
finished.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be available. It was definitely like we just happened to get in, you know.
You're
Oh,
right.
Look, they're moving in.
Yeah, our neighbours moving in.
Oh, our neighbours are just moving in. That's awesome.
They must think we're fucking freaks.
Oh,
Like, I'll just be like in the lounge room, like, my new
Oh,
thing is the new thing I do. I'll walk around the house like once a week. I have like just a new thing that I do to entertain my just big dumb brain.
Yeah,
Because I have to run up and down the stairs. There's so
Yeah.
much time to kill.
it is.
So
There is. There's a
when-
lot of steps.
When I run up the stairs now, my new thing is I don't even say the full word. I go, it's all about, we stay, we do. And I just kind of grunt my way up the stairs while half singing the rock rap verse of that song. It's all about, and
I'm not going to lie. I thought for so long you were doing that because you didn't know
No.
the ends of the words. I was like, oh, maybe he doesn't know the order. And I was like, he's just making it up. That's so funny.
Nah, I just kind of, it makes the stairs go quicker.
You know what's even better? I just let that. I was like, oh, it's okay. He's having
Yeah, you
fun.
didn't mention it
I didn't
once.
mention it. I was
He's
just
having
like,
fun.
he's having fun.
Aw.
Aww.
Just let him go.
Just let him have his fun.
Meanwhile, like you can hear from
You're
the outside,
going
and I just
we go.
and I sometimes spice it up. I'm like, we say, we do. Put in the
And it's at this moment
and
our
take
neigh-
what's
it was at this moment our neighbours knew they fucked up. And he's like, Dal, pack up the house. We're moving somewhere else.
It's because like we're in like these new blocks of like townhouses, so it's just like pretty like it's just like
We get dirty looks from people like
well we
walking
live in
by.
like a quite a good neighborhood, right? Like it's
quite literally one of the best
all
in
right,
Australia.
all right, all right,
We're paying for it as well.
all right,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm not saying it's a good thing.
We do get filthy glances
get-
on a Saturday morning from mums with prams in
Filthy.
every new because
Filthy.
we're in like this new development block where there's like a few townhouses on it, and every time they walk past our house, saying, "Oh, just building up, ruining the more bloody white people in the area." Oh,
like
bloody
that's
hell.
a bad thing.
Huh?
They're like, oh, there's bloody more of them. It's like, what?
huh?
What?
Well, it is. There's more traffic. It's bad.
I
I agree.
guess,
I
yeah.
agree
More-
with them.
More traffic.
I
you're
turn
right.
around and pretend like I didn't live here. I go, oh, I know, bloody.
Look
s-
at fucking things.
just
man.
so built up, but bloody apartments next. Am I right? And then I just steal their pram and walk away.
It was so.
I'm the daddy now. Sorry, I went too far with that riff. I went too
that
far.
was very
Sometimes when you
far.
surf a riff, you can go too
Yikes.
far.
You have. Yeah.
I surfed into the shore and hit the fucking sand. Then
You just hit a rock.
Yeah.
You just fucking smashed into the rocks.
yeah,
There. So
big Cody Maverick energy.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Character from Surfs Up, the movie about surfing penguins.
Great movie. Okay, so I
Best penguin movie, by the way. Fuck Happy Feet.
okay, Happy Feet is still good, but it's not the best.
Fuck
You're
Happy
right.
Feet.
Oh my god.
It's trash. It's not as bad as the Polar Express, but it's trash.
Right?
The Polar Express is the worst animated film of all time. It's the worst.
I completely agree.
Well, I
Oh
feel like
my
we've discussed this
God.
before.
I think
I thought we were on the same page with this.
I didn't know that we were on the same page with it. I thought for some reason that you thought it was good.
No one likes it.
No one likes
The scene where the little fucking ginger loser sings the song on the back of the train
Oh, dude.
is the longest 4 minutes of my existence.
No, that entire fucking
The only good thing about it is
movie is
animated Tom
creepy.
Hanks. And even that's a bit creepy.
it's all creepy. Very, very creepy.
We're the worst Christmas film of all time. Get a bit of Elf up ya. Get a bit of Christmas with the Cranks up your bloody.
I'm so excited
Up your Christmas hole.
for Elf.
Shelve a bit of bloody Santa Claus 1 and 2. Three's kind of shit.
Three's kind
With
of
the
shit.
Tooth Fairy.
Yeah.
Has its moments, but
Three's kind of shit. So I invited my family around for some dinner the other day, the other night actually, and it was, we'd finished and I was letting the kids play outside, and I realized why the owner was so opposed to like letting kids or pets like in this house. So the reason why he really wanted us to live here was because it was kind of perfect. He didn't want a family with kids, and he didn't want anyone with pets. And so here we are, just a couple of geezers in this house, and he was like, this is perfect, right? Except for the lawn.
you reckon that's what he thought? Look at these couple of geezers.
Yeah, these couple of geezers.
Okay.
Anyway, Gracie, beautiful little girl that she is, she's like, Maggie, I've got a present for you.
That's Meg's niece.
Yes, my niece. And I was like, oh my God, what have you got? And she's just got a giant handful of the pebbles from outside. And I was like, wow,
Thank you.
thank you. Put them back. I was like, can I say that?
Yeah.
Like, what do I do? And Dad was like, oh yeah, yep, this is why the owner didn't want kids here. Guys, you can't take the pebbles from the backyard.
Yeah, but you also can't teach a kid before they're 5 to get them back where they came from. That's a bit aggressive.
Oh yeah.
So maybe put them back to where you got them.
That's what I did. I was like, maybe let's just put them back.
Return them to their original space.
Please. please put the pebbles back. And then like the whole time they were out there, they were just running in the beds, and I've never felt such anxiety in my life that one of those plants were going to get like trampled. And I was like, oh my God, I now understand. I
don't think Barry would have noticed.
I think he would have noticed if one of the fucking plants was just destroyed.
Just get out there, do some yoga. He wouldn't fucking know.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't know. You're right. I'll just get my ass out. Oh my God, it's the perfect way.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I realized why the owner didn't want us to have kids in here.
Because it's a brand new house. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Makes sense. He almost like looked me dead in the eye and was just like, so you'll be using protection for the next 3 years. So am I right, mate? He might as well have just said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, no kids, no pets. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right. And I was like, right. Just having to show him my Implanon card. Right. Right. There you go. It's still got another 2 years on it, buddy.
That's maybe renew it.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Maybe
Let's get a second one.
Yeah. One in each arm. I've just realised I'm looking at us in the monitor, and we're dressed as the kitchen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I look like.
We came dressed.
You
in
know what I
theme.
realized?
Whereas we should have
I've
worn something that
started-
made us stand out from the background, but you can't really tell that we're here. It's kind of just our heads
You know what
bubbling around the kitchen.
I've realized I've become I look like one of those, like an old rich mum in America. Like I'm wearing literally an outfit that I've seen on Gilmore Girls, the grandma wears.
Yeah,
And
right.
I was like, oh, this is my entire wardrobe has just become this like middle age.
Except you got 40% of it from Gander and Kmart. So
Well, the Gander stuff is slowly making its way out again, I've realised, of my wardrobe.
oh, you're not wearing it.
Well, some of it I've worn so much that it's just been destroyed.
But it's only been 6 months.
Exactly. But think about it.
Not a great ad.
I've worn that stuff. No, it's fantastic.
It's been a great half a year.
That's all no, this is from the Albury show.
Oh, yeah.
But no doubt, very soon I'll go back to Ganda. I'll get over this. This is just a phase. I go through phases with my fashion.
You've moved, you're trying to match the bench. The bench is flaunting its kind of energy at you every morning, and you're trying to match that. It's Meg feeling intimidated and secure in her own home.
Yeah, no, but I really like this. I like dressing like this. So it makes me not insecure.
Right, no, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
But you're definitely dressing up to impress the bench, because I know it's not to impress me.
Fuck no.
It's not really to impress Barry.
It's to impress this house. I feel like if I wear like all of my Ganda clothes, I have to run out the door because I'm like, it can't see it. It mustn't see me dressed like this.
What's wrong with Ganda?
No, Ganda's amazing.
Yeah.
But it's
it's
for the outside world. It's not for this house.
You, but I think a lot of people listening are also hearing a lot of shade being thrown at my favorite clothing brand.
No shade, no hate.
Which I'm not sponsored.
Love Ganda.
I'm not sponsored by them, but I want to be.
Oh yeah.
So I'm defending this shade.
I also want to be sponsored by Ganda. I'm just saying that I feel ashamed to wear anything other than white and beige and cream-coloured things.
I'm turning into one of those things my dad puts up in the car, the sun reflectors, because I'm reflecting this shade.
There's no shade.
There's heaps of shade.
There's no shade.
Huh? This is like, I feel like the elephant graveyard in The Lion King.
No shade.
It's fucking just shade. Don't go over there, kids.
No shade here.
So much shade being thrown.
No shade.
Okay. Well,
also some hyenas.
You get it. You get one fucking bench.
No
all
shade.
right, we get it. And then you just abandon your roots.
Okay.
Where's Meg gone?
The roots are still there. I have just changed up my look a little bit.
Never.
A little bit.
Never.
I really like this.
We know, as someone,
I like dressing up like a middle-aged
as someone
woman.
who's been resisting change since about year 9 when I found myself.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah, but I just switch it up.
Put on some Fallout Boy and wear a surf t-shirt, Meg. Because you're losing yourself.
That sucked.
Put on some Panic at the Disco. Put on some A Fever You Can't Sweat Out, the OG album.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
And whack on your fucking bucket hat right now. And
Bucket.
Let's go for a shred.
Whack on a bucket hat.
Whack on your bucket hat.
Get your bucket hat.
I don't know why I said it like that. Whack on your fucking bucket hat.
What is a bucket hat?
I'm so bad at accents, but I love that it doesn't stop me from trying. Like we did the New Zealand one.
Hold on.
I put it on my TikTok.
Ready? I'm gonna give you different accents, and you have to do it. Scottish.
Oh, that was Irish. I was about to say, to be sure. That's not Scottish. Scottish. I have a friend who's Scottish. I just gotta channel these. Is Scottish like this? No, that's more weird British.
All right, German.
German snacks. Unst snacks and beer. We love the Volkswagen. Is that even a German car?
All right, like English, but like proper.
Proper.
Yeah, like. You know what I mean?
Like a well-to-do posh.
Yeah.
I can't do them on command. I'm I'm posh in English. No, that was not it. Because I can do it good.
Yeah.
You do it. I need a mimic.
Okay. I don't know what to.
Okay, I can talk posh English now. That's the thing. I just need to mimic. Was that it?
Kind of. London.
This is the London accent.
No. That's like that's like the posh one.
Oh.
I mean, like.
This is a London accent.
Hello.
Oh.
Come on, old geezer.
Hello, Poppet. You muppet.
You muppet. Yeah, that's
no
a good
one
one.
actually talks like that there.
No. Yeah.
No.
Adele talks like this.
She doesn't sing like that. Imagine she was
No,
like,
she doesn't
I'm
sing like
rolling in
this.
the deep.
Rolling in the deep.
Imagine if she was, I loved on the New Zealand one. Imagine if she sang in New Zealand. And I sit for you to the lean. What's it been? But we did this New Zealand thing on TikTok, and obviously our accents sucked. That was kind of the bit.
Yeah.
Lewis and I were just doing we're talking about this protest where they knocked down a gate and then they put it back up.
Yeah.
And we just thought it was funny because they're all so lovely, and
So
even their protesters are like, oh, that's a bit much.
Yeah.
You know, and we were doing these silly accents, and I posted that because I knew people get fucking angry in the comments, and I knew it would go viral, right?
Yes.
So I posted it up. Sure enough, it's on almost 1 million views within a
Yeah.
day, right? Because all the comments are just New Zealanders going, we don't fucking sound like that. We don't sound like that, mate. All right? This is not an accurate representation of your voice. They get so angry, and they were just like, "You sound South African." I'm like,
So like in us putting down theirs, like their accent, they then go and put down another accent.
yeah,
They're like, don't fucking make fun of ours, but we'll make fun of the fucking South African accent.
yeah, I
'Cause
mean,
theirs is fucked.
to be fair, it sounded like a mesh between Australian,
A mesh.
Australian, New Zealand, South African, and Dobby
Yeah,
is kind of like what accent I
Yeah.
usually do when
That's
I do New
actu-
Zealand.
true that. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Oh my God.
I don't know what happened.
Sometimes when Meg
Meg was,
yawns,
like,
it just
tired.
takes over her entire body. She physically can't keep doing what she's doing. Like if she's driving, I'm worried that you'll crash one day. It's kind
I
of like
very well might.
your brain is like a 4-second seizure.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, I just can't stop it. You know how some people like, I've seen people do that. They like
Yeah.
yawn and they're like kind of small. I
Yeah.
can't do that. It's like my whole body gets possessed. I'm like,
She's got that hot girl yawn. Just yeah, it's good. Anyway, guys, that's the end of the pod. Thanks for tuning
Shit,
in.
we have been rambling for a while.
big old
Again,
ramble.
Sorry.
Right before
Big
we
old
turned
ramble.
on the episode, Meg was like, "What are we talking about?" And I said, "I'm going surfing. I'm going to surf that riff." And I did hit the rocks a couple of times. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Jesus Christ!
Feels so good.
God, even your foot yawns. Your foot
Yeah.
tenses. It goes.
My whole body yawns.
I know.
You're right. I didn't even
Do you
realize.
tense up your butt?
Yeah, like my whole body like tenses up.
When Meg yawns, Meg ass gets clenched into
Yeah,
another
just-
dimension. Just implodes on itself. Just you almost sucked in the chair. All right, guys. Thank you very much.
And then when I relax, it just spits it back out.
It doesn't even make like a gross noise. It goes like like a pop. Just that noise. It goes, "Reep, reep." Sounds like R2D2
Yeah.
shelving
If you
a
shelve
chair. All right, goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
That's the end of the podcast
That's
now.
the end. See you.
I'm sorry we impersonated R2D2 swallowing a chair with his butt. I apologize about that.